I tried calling out Remy's name, but he still didn't respond at all. I rushed forward to check on him, only to discover that I had accidentally killed Remy with my own hands. My first instinct was to turn and run away, but I hadn't gotten very far when I suddenly stopped in my tracks. What I saw before me instantly sparked a bold idea, so I immediately returned to the scene, using all my strength to lift Remy's body. I quickly made my way to that rock crevice I had discovered by accident. Without hesitation, I pushed Remy's body down into the gap. This crevice was in a hidden location. As long as I didn't tell anyone, practically no one would ever find it here. After finishing this task, I ran straight home, across the street, without looking back. However, at that moment, I suddenly realized my digital watch was missing. But I didn't dare go back to look for it, because if someone spotted me, I'd be in serious trouble. When Remy's mother noticed her son hadn't come home after a long time, she came to ask me about it, since we often played together. To avoid being found out, I deliberately pointed in the opposite direction. But even after the family searched for hours, they couldn't find Remy. Soon, news of Remy's disappearance spread throughout the entire town. It not only alarmed the local police and countless residents, but missing person announcements were also playing on repeat on television. My mother thought I was worried about Remy, never knowing that I was the one responsible. Unfortunately, what I feared most still happened. The next day, police officers came to take me in for questioning. When faced with the stern interrogation, I remained completely calm. I told them I had only seen Remy pass by the front of his house, and I knew nothing else about what happened. Since they couldn't get any useful leads, the police had no choice but to conduct a systematic search around the town. But after all that searching, they still came up empty-handed. The third day brought the annual Christmas Eve. Everyone could see that Remy's father was heartbroken, so, at the priest's suggestion, everyone decided to help the police search for Remy. We all gathered at the church entrance, and under police coordination, everyone entered the surrounding forest to search. Worried that my secret might be discovered, I joined the search team as well. Although the rock crevice was very well hidden, if the search continued like this, it would soon be found. As I watched everyone getting closer and closer to the crevice, my heart became extremely tense. But then, the lead officer suddenly stopped everyone. He told us all to go home and rest, saying they would return tomorrow with search dogs to continue looking. Though I had escaped danger once again, I still felt anxious and unsettled inside. I knew that when the search dogs arrived the next day, they would definitely discover everything. I had planned to confess everything to my mother, but after hesitating repeatedly, I went back upstairs instead. When my mother saw what I was doing, she thoughtfully chose to remain silent. But that night something unexpected happened. Outside, fierce winds were howling with thunder and lightning. The town was hit by a once-in-a-century storm. Terrified, I quickly slammed the door shut. My mother was just about to come comfort me when suddenly a large tree crashed through the window, hitting her right in the head. She immediately collapsed to the ground, unconscious. Just as I was panicking, raging flood water suddenly burst through the door into the house. To